And I know for some of you, you hear Gilbert and Sullivan, you think, oh, big words. Even though you watch Downton, you can't track. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break it down for you, so there's nothing to be intimidated by. I like to have a little takeaway, a little walk home. Tomorrow morning, you can use it at coffee and show off to people when you know what this song is about. So don't worry about it. I'll lead you. We'll go. You good? You got it. You trying? Were you pish tush? No. Okay. Sure. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang a willow to willow to willow. And I said to him, Dickie bird, why do you sit a singing willow to willow to willow? Is it weakness of intellect, birdie, I cried, or a rather tough worm in your little inside? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, a willow to willow to willow. Okay, I can see this is my springtime for Hitler cabaret moment. All right, no big deal. We're gonna break it down. Simple, easy to track. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit. Okay, first of all, what's a tomtit? A tomtit is a bird. It's a kind of bird. How do I know this? My father-in-law's girlfriend gave us a singing bird clock for Christmas about 8 years ago. It was a time about 8 years ago when almost every disenfranchised relative gave all their other relatives singing bird clocks. I'm pretty sure. They were all standing in the same aisle at Target, and they had a shit attack, and they thought, fuck it, just get everybody a bird clock. I don't know what to do. I barely know these people. Give them a bird clock. It'll be fine. So many people like me have a bird clock in their home, and I have one, and it has a little tomtit, okay? So anyway, a tree by a river, a little tomtit singing a willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. Now, what is that? That's what the tomtit sings. The reason I know this is because the bird clock, we have to hang it somewhere, so we hang it in our summer beach home in Fire Island, and every time we hear tit, willow, tit, willow, tit, willow, my very, very mature husband turns to the group, whoever's there, and says, Tomtit says it's time to go to the beach, guys. And we giggle and we laugh, because tomtit's such a funny word. We have a nice time. So anyway, tree by a willow, little tomtit saying willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. And I said to him, Dickie bird. I don't know why Gilbert and Sullivan said Dickie bird. I think it must have been a friendly term, but I do at this very moment in time have to question the wisdom of any middle school theater arts teacher who chooses a song with tomtit, tit, willow, and Dickie bird in the opening number. I have to say it's given me years and years of happy satisfaction, but it really just was an uphill climb at that point. Anyway, a lot of giggling, we never made it through. Obviously, I didn't learn about what the song was until now. All right, Dickie bird, why do you say it? Singing willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. Is it weakness of intellect? Birdie, I cried. Are you dumb? Or a rather tough worm in your little inside? Do you have indigestion or gas? Something bothering you? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, a willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. Right, that's it. That's because he's a bird, and that's all he could say. Pretty much that. You guys kind of seem like you're tracking. I don't really know why I'm breaking this down. Well, it's gonna be a long night. Okay, here we go. He slapped at his chest as he sat on that bough, singing willow to willow to willow, and a cold perspiration bespangled his brow. Oh, willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. He sobbed and he sighed, and a gurgle he gave, and then he plunged himself into that billowy wave, and an echo rose from the suicide's grave. Oh, willow, to willow, to willow. Okay, he slapped at his chest as he sat on that bough, so he was either having heart pains or doing a little Celine Dion power move, a little Titanic freak out, right? Ba-boom, boom, boom, hey, here I go, right? A cold perspiration bespangled his brow. He had what we call in the business flop sweat. Big shit, just a panic. He had flop sweat. Sweating, because he was panicking. I'm not sweating. All right. Cold perspiration, he sobbed and he sighed, and a gurgle he gave, so he had a kind of a verbal spaz, sort of like something like that. Something like that. And then he plunged himself into the billowy wave. He killed himself, poor little guy. So as he was going over, he probably had second thoughts. I'm thinking he just kind of, to willow shit, or something like that, as he went down. Anyway, sad. All right. Well, I feel like you're all on. Yeah, we're all. No Cliff Notes here. Okay. Now I feel just as sure as I'm sure as my name isn't Willow, to Willow, to Willow. That was blighted affection that made him exclaim, oh Willow, he got blown off and so he killed himself. And if you remain callous tough and obdurate hard, I shall perish, die as you did, and you will know why, though I probably shall not exclaim as I die. I'm gonna say this half of the room. Let's join in, guys. Oh Willow, to Willow, to Willow. Very nice. Tenors, I need to hear you. Oh Willow, to Willow, to Willow. Very nice. All together. Oh Willow, tid Willow, tid Willow. Yay! Give yourselves a hand. You graduate from After School Gilbert and Sullivan Camp.